like, where my ring? Where my ring? Where my ring? I told that bitch, that ring, you feel me? Ooh! Y'all, that was the best fight I have ever had.
Oh,
but on that ring.
Pull up on your dog, she gone, I'ma call that girl still. Then she gave me top and I ain't call it girl still. But I'm still Hustle Daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. I got a headache. I gotta eat this sandwich, so y'all bear with me, man. I took a little ibuprofen. Hopefully it knocks out, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like the video. I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and rocking with me as always. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting. I really don't know what this story time is about, but by the title, I will have found out by then. But because I would have made a title for the video, but let's find out what it's about.
So since I'm sitting here waiting on my mama to get back in the car, let me tell y'all about the time I got in the field with a bitch about a ring that I never had. But the bitch kept fucking playing with me, so I told her to push up. And I think I told the story on here one time before, but I deleted the shit. I don't know why, but yeah. So back in my early 20s or whatever, I used to be a stripper or whatnot. I used to dance. So it was this girl from outside of town or whatever. We never hung out until we started dancing. But she was dancing at that club before I was or whatever, and yeah, that's how that happened. Well, it's a whole little backstory to that, but yeah, that's how that happened. That's how we ended up dancing together. So one weekend, she wanted me to come to her house or whatever so we can link up and, you know, be a duo dancing. Now, even though I never hung around the girl or whatever, I had been hearing that she was talking to the nigga that I was recently talking to at that point. I mean, at that time, I was talking to him. But I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, they you know, they been there, done that, or whatever. But that nigga was just my sneaker link, like, but we have been sneaking for a couple of years, you feel me? So it was a little deeper than that, but at the same time, I'm not gonna fight you or come at you about this nigga because he's not mine. Okay, so boom, she ended up coming to get me. I was supposed to stay at her house for the whole weekend. So on that Friday when she had came and got me, we had ended up going to one of her old houses because we had to move some of her stuff to her new house. So we got to her old house, packed some of her stuff up or whatever, and headed down the road to her new spot. So we get to her new spot or whatever. We had already made the plans to go dance at this, not the club that we usually dance at. We was gonna dance at another club. So we get to her house or whatever, everything a vibe, you feel me? Help her put her stuff up and shit like that. We practicing new moves, you feel me? All type shit. So that first day, that Friday, everything was all cool, you feel me? We vibing, drinking, you feel me? Just chilling. We ended up going to dance. We made a little bread, you feel me? We got back to our house, drunk a little bit, went to sleep, whatever. Everything was cool. But the whole time, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is her cousin at her house. I'm thinking like, okay, well, maybe he from out of town or some shit. He just came to stay the night, shit like that. He stayed that night. He was already giving me like little weird ass vibes. Like, I don't know, like, he wasn't my type, and he kept, you know how a motherfucker ain't your type, but they just keep trying to come on to you. Like, that shit was, yeah, he was pissing me the fuck off. Now, before I finish the story, mind y'all, where we was like 30 minutes away, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes away from where I stayed. And I don't have no family where we was. So, Saturday rolls around or whatever. We woke up, everything was cool, everything was straight. We was chilling, and I noticed, like, from day one, from the time that I got around her, I noticed her phone kept going off, like, ringing, fucking text messages and all that. But I ain't think nothing of it. Like, this a pretty ass bitch. Like, the bitch is very, very beautiful, bitch. So I ain't think nothing of it. I'm just like, shit, she got niggas. You feel me? Like, I ain't even thinking that, honestly, because that ain't my business. So while we both looking at our phones, she looked up at me and she was like, you still talk to, we gonna call him T. She was like, you still talk to T? What? Because how you even know that? So I told her, yeah, we cool, why? She was like, oh, man, I was just asking. So like I said, I already knew that they had some shit going on back then or whatever. And I ain't no dumb bitch. You asked me about this nigga because you still fucking with this nigga. Like, that's just, when she asked me that was going through my head. Like, oh, she must still be fucking with him. So I hit his ass up, and I'm like, shit, you still fuck with such sex? He told me no. And apparently he told her that he don't fuck with me. So I didn't let that get to me.
Of course he told her no. What the fuck?
Like I said, that ain't my motherfucking nigga, bitch, and I ain't finna sit here and I'm always dying this motherfucker, and I live always. I ain't got no goddamn car, bitch, so ain't even finna be no pressure about this nigga, ain't nothing. Even if I went all the way from home, it wouldn't be no pressure about this nigga because he not my nigga. So we ended up going out that night or whatever, y'all. this whole fucking weekend was so fucking crazy. So we ended up going out to a different spot to go dance or whatever. So we get there or whatever, and you know, we done dressed out, shit like that. Y'all, why the fuck they announced over the fucking speaker that her car was getting repoed? I'm not embarrassed, you feel me? But I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from her because she went outside half naked, bitch, trying to stop this man from taking her car or whatnot. So after the man had got the car and shit like that, her house, good thing that her house was not that far. So we ended up catching a ride back to her spot. So we get back to her spot and shit. Now the vibe is kind of ruined because how the fuck I'm gonna get home? But yeah, now back to the cousin. He was driving one of her other cars. So she had two cars. One of them just got repoed and the cousin was driving the other one. So we had to repo the car from her cousin so we can get the fuck around. Now the spot that we used to dance at, it was down the road from my house too. So we ended up going there or whatever, going to dance. Like I said, by the time we got in, it was like the man was just waiting there for her fucking car or some shit. Cause it didn't take him that long to come get that goddamn car. But we ended up going to the spot that we usually dance at or whatever. It was a late night spot or whatnot. But, you know, we dancing and shit, making a little corn and shit like that. So the vibes, you know, they kind of back up there. Now, when we had went, her cousin had came with us. And we pretty much knew all the girls that danced or whatever. So everybody was just vibing, drinking, you feel me, dancing and shit like that. So we ended up going back to her house, y'all. We ended up going back to her house and everybody drunk. So like I said, everybody drunk or whatever. We ended up calling it a night. Everybody fell asleep. Me and her slept on the floor. Her cousin, once again, stayed the fucking night. He ended up sleeping on the couch. And it was somebody else. I think it was somebody else there. I think. Or it was just us three. So I ended up waking up because I had to use the bathroom. Why the fuck, when I opened my fucking eyes, her cousin was rubbing his bare, use your imagination, on my butt. So I jumps up and I flips the fuck out. Rightfully fucking so, because get the fuck off me. Fuck is wrong with you? So after that, I was like, I was really just ready to go home because they just really threw me off. Like, what you was gonna do? The R word me? So that night, y'all might call it nasty. I don't give a fuck, bitch, but it was for my protection, bitch, because that bitch was still fucking asleep. I don't know what the fuck she was drinking, but that bitch was still asleep, even after I made all that motherfucking commotion. I grabbed a pillow, a blanket, laid it on the bathroom floor, bitch, and I closed the door, locked that bitch, and went the fuck to sleep. So
Damn. Okay, well, she made sure she was safe, though. Okay, bye.
The next morning or whatever, we ended up waking up. She asked me why I was in the bathroom or whatever. I had told her, like, what the fuck had happened. She cursed him out and shit like that, but, y'all, the nigga still didn't leave. Come to fucking find out, that wasn't even her spot. That was his spot. She was coming to live with him. But I didn't end up finding that out until after I left and before we ended up fighting. So, that next day or whatever, she asked, y'all, the girl kept asking me. I ain't gonna say she kept asking me, but this was like her second time asking me about that nigga. So I asked her, like, why you keep asking me about him? And she would keep saying, she would tell me, like, no reason. Like, she just asking. Like, I don't know who the fuck this bitch thought I was. Like, bitch, at this point, like, what? Why? Why the fuck do you keep asking me about this man? Like, wait. So, that day done passed or whatever. So the night came, and it was time for us to go dance again. But before we went to go dance, she went and met up with one of her niggas. So we ended up pulling up to a plaza or whatever to meet the nigga or whatever. She got out to meet him, well, to go sit in his car. But she left her fucking phone. And I was going to find out why the fuck she keep asking me about this nigga. Now, she didn't have no number saved. The girl didn't have no fucking number saved, y'all. But I knew his motherfucking number by heart. And she gave me her password because we was playing music off her phone. So she gave me her password or whatever, and I remembered that motherfucking password. So when she left out, I picked up that motherfucking phone, put in that password, and who the first motherfucking number that popped the fuck up? And y'all would not believe what the fuck I saw, bitch. I could have.
I'm stuck on the nigga, you woke up and the nigga got his dick on your ass or on your leg or whatever the fuck you said. That shit sound crazy to me. Like, all right.
Okay, so boom, part 2, baby. So like I said, the girl had done got out, left her phone. I don't know why the fuck she left her phone. I guess, like I said, the shit be going off, shit like that. I guess she didn't want to be going out while she chilling with one of her other niggas. But she left her phone, and God said, check that phone. So I never go against God, so I checked that phone. And when I looked at that phone, bitch, the first motherfucking number that popped up was his. And y'all, my bad, I lied. I said I knew his number by heart, but I didn't know his number by heart. I knew the first 3 numbers by heart. And I had my phone on me, so I checked my phone. The numbers matched up, so yeah. Clicked on his name, clicked on the messages or whatever. And y'all, now I see why the fuck this bitch kept asking me, do I still fuck with this nigga? Cause the first thing I seen was a penis pic, bitch. And y'all might be like, oh, you didn't. No, bitch, I know that. If I don't know no other penis, I know that penis. And he was holding it, so I know it's him. So that was him. So I started scrolling or whatever. I seen some messages, and I can't remember what the messages was. I just remember seeing the picture. So I'm scrolling through the messages or whatever, trying to see, if she was talking about me and shit like that. I can't remember was she talking about me? I can't remember. It done been a little minute. So she was coming back to the car or whatever. I heard her lock the phone and put it back down. So now I'm forced to act like everything cool. You feel me? Like I said, I'm far away from home. You feel me? This is my ride home. So I don't need this bitch to start tripping. And not, because I'm going to really have to whoop your ass, bitch. I'll whoop your ass and take your car, bitch. And like I said, I do not fight over penis. But you was not going to sit and play in my face. Like you just didn't ask me twice, did I mess with this man? But she didn't owe me no loyalty. I understand that. We was just together to dance for that weekend. After this, we ain't gonna never have no dealings. So, fuck it. So, we ended up getting back to our house or whatever. We went to go get ready to go dance and shit like that. I think we had went to a different club. I want to say we had went to a different club. It was like a little hole in the wall. So, we danced there, got our little coins or whatever, got back to our house. Now, while we out, bitch, I'm texting him on some, you foul, like, y'all some foul motherfuckers. Because both of y'all playing with me. So he hitting back like, what you talking about? That, you know how niggas do. Like, nigga, I seen the picture. Like, I seen the fucking picture. And if we had iPhones back when, bitch, I would have quickly screenshot that shit and sent it to myself. Just to send to his ass like, yeah, you foul. So that next day, it was a Sunday or whatever, and we was going down her people house. Now, her people live in the country. So we get down there or whatever. But before that, she was, when we had came back from the club or whatever, she was like, did you tell T? She was like, did you tell T? Some shit she was saying. She was asking me, did I tell him something or ask him something or whatever? So I'm still trying to play it off like, no, like, what? Y'all, I gotta get home. So, like I said, we had went down her people house or whatever. And why the fuck when we down there around her people, bitch, this nigga calls her to curse her the fuck out, thinking that she had done showed me that he sent her a dick pic. I mean, a penis pic. Whole time I had done told him, like, I already, you know what I'm saying? I done seen it. I didn't tell him I went through the phone, but I told him I seen it though. So now she feeling some type of way because she acting confused, like, how did you know, or how he know that, like, I don't know, like, the bitch acting dumbfounded at this point. But I'm saying to myself, bitch, you can't be that dumb, like, you can't be that fucking dumb. So that day at her people house or whatever, it was cool. Like, after that, we ended up going back to her house so I can get my stuff, and then she took me home. Now, this is where the bullshit started happening. So that next weekend, I had ended up getting off work or whatever, hit my people up that usually take me to the club to go dance, and went to the club to go dance. Mind y'all, I haven't had no contact with this bitch since we left. Like, she already knew what the fuck was going. Yeah, I haven't had no contact with this girl. So, working at my job, I would usually get the weekends off. So, I ended up staying down there again at one of my other homegirl houses that danced. Now, that was my dog. Like, yeah, that bitch, that was my dog. So, Went to go dance and shit like that. Mind y'all, I had seen the girl. I seen her there. But we still ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, it was weird. Like, we ain't talk or no shit like that. So, went to go dance, got my coins, and ended up staying at my homegirl house. Excuse me. Stayed at my homegirl house or whatever. She had a pole. We practiced on the pole and shit. And, you know, just vibing and shit like that. Then everybody fell asleep. The next morning, I woke up to a text, right? The girl said, do you got my ring? The girl who house I stayed at last weekend, she was like, do you got my ring? So I texted back. I was like, what ring? She was like, the ring that was at the top of my closet on the left, right side, whatever. So I told her I wasn't in her room to be fucking with a ring. So I told, take it off. So I told her, no, I wasn't in your room to be messing with no ring. So she was like, okay. I'm thinking that's the end of that. So she texted me again, like a couple of minutes later, and she was like, are you sure? Because I can't find my ring. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, check under your bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her places to check. Shit, check. Hell, I know I ain't got that motherfucking ring. So once again, she was like, okay, that was the end of that. I'm thinking. So as I'm chilling, y'all, why the fuck I get another motherfucking text? This bitch gonna ask me, are you sure you don't got my ring? Because the last time I seen it was when you was here. So now, I ain't gonna lie, that right there pissed me the fuck off. Because first off, bitch, I don't steal, bitch. The last time I tried to steal, bitch, I went to motherfucking jail, bitch, trying to play follow the fucking leader, bitch. I don't steal, bitch, and I ain't finna steal no motherfucking ring, bitch. Bitch, you can't even make your car payments, bitch. I know that shit ain't real. So why the fuck would I want to steal a ring from you? So after she had said that, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I said, if you feel like I got your ring, come get it. We already know what the fuck that mean, bitch. So she,
ooh, shit.
I'm finna come get it. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, bitch, come get it. Ooh, we getting good.
So like I said, I told her, if you feel like I got your ring, come get it. She said, alright. Bet then. I took out my motherfucking wig and I sat there and I waited for this bitch. Mind y'all, whole time my homegirl, they didn't know what was going on. And it was a good bit of us in the house at the time. But me, I always been the type, and my ex-best friend, she used to tell me I need to stop doing this shit, but I don't let people know when I'm finna go fight. I don't let people know when I got smoked with somebody. I don't be letting people know when I'm finna get in the field. So I'm sitting there just patiently waiting for this bitch. And this is how I know it was not about no fucking ring. She ended up texting me again. It was like an hour after that, after I had told her to come get the motherfucking ring and she feel like I got it. It was like an hour after that. She had texted me. She was like, on the way. I texted back, okay. A couple of fucking minutes turned into an hour, another hour. Like, what the fuck is taking you so long to push up? Mind y'all, she stayed like 5 minutes away from where I was at. So I'm like, okay, well, shit, let me put my wig back on because this bitch is not coming up here. Put my wig back on or whatever, start back vibing. Then I get a call. She talking about, bitch, I'm finna pull up now. Okay, bet. Took my motherfucking wig off, bitch, and started heading towards the door. Now, my homegirl, she had a little slide. She had a front door, she had a slide door. I went straight through the slide door, bitch, because it was the closest door. Okay, so boom, part 4. So, like I said, I got that call. The bitch said she was pushing up. So, I went straight out the motherfucking slide door, bitch. Now, the first car that pulled up, it was her car, right? So, bitch, I'm going straight to her motherfucking car. Why the fuck, when I get to her car, I don't know, y'all wasn't thinking, I opened the back, I swung the back door open, you feel me? But when I slung the car door open, her cousin and another girl that we used to dance with, she was in the front seat. And they was like, no, she down there, she in the car down there. Y'all, why when I turned the fuck around to look down that way, I seen 4 fucking cars pushing the fuck up, bitch. Me, I ain't thinking nothing of it. Honestly, listen. The bitch had me so fucked up, bitch. I wasn't even thinking about getting jumped, bitch. None of that. And now you see why it took so fucking long for the bitch to push up. Like, the bitch was trying to...
Exactly. Hey, listen, I knew exactly when she said, hey, it took her a long time. Oh, I know you about to get your ass beat. You know she about to bring more motherfuckers, like.
Get everybody together like it was a fucking family reunion or some shit. Took on fight little old me. Bitch, I ain't nothing but 125 soaking wet, bitch. But anywho, so when I looked down there, I seen the cars pushing up. But she was getting out one of the cars. So as we walking up, bitch, this how it went. So she walking up, she was like, what the fuck that bitch was saying? She was like, where my ring? Where my ring? Where my ring? I told that bitch, fuck that ring. You feel me? Ooh! Y'all, that was the best fight I have ever had.
Oh,
but
shit.
I'm walking up to her, I say, man, fuck that ring. Boo, bitch. So as we fighting, I'm expecting to get jumped. But come to find out, all the cars that pushed up, but come to fucking find out, bitch, it wasn't no bitches in them cars to help her ass. So we going at it, you feel me? Bitch, I'm talking about we throwing them bitches, you feel me? Ain't no hair pulling on nothing. So I forget why we stopped
What a video! What the fuck the video at? Damn, that sound like a good fight.
out that first round, but the first round had stopped. So her niggas, I guess they felt like she wasn't winning, you feel me? So they was like, shit, fuck that, you gotta get another round, we gotta get another round. Bitch, I'm with all that. So squared up again or whatever to get the second round, right? So we going at it toe to toe and shit like that. So, y'all.
Yo, where the fuck is this ring at, though? They doing all this. She doing all this over a ring she said she didn't have, but she was just like, fuck it. If you think I got it, I got it. Like, that's crazy.
Like I said, I'm 125, soak and fucking wet, bitch. I guess the bitch came out there thinking she was gonna grab my hair, slam it to the ground, shit like that. So as we going, y'all, this how the shit went. We throwing them, you feel me? We throwing them. So I fucked around and I was about to fall. Bitch, when I felt like I was about to fall, I came from the motherfucking shoulder, bitch. This shit came from the motherfucking shoulder, bitch. I caught that motherfucker all the way back and I slung. That bitch caught her motherfucking jaw. So when that motherfucker caught her jaw, that bitch jumped back like, and that was the end. That was the end of that. So I asked her, you feel me? After we got right, you feel me? I was like, you want to go another round? Bitch ain't want to go another round. So we was in the middle of the street. I walked back to my homegirl house, right? But we still popping shit to each other, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like, bitch, I got my rocks off, so I ain't even, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna still pop my shit, but bitch, you don't want another round. So as she popping her shit, why I see her homeboy, she was beside her homeboy car, and the door was open. She was like, pass me the gun. So as I'm looking at her, telling this nigga to pass her the gun. So I yelled out to her, I'm like, shit, you gonna shoot me cause you can't beat me? You gonna shoot me cause you can't beat me? The fuck? So after she did that, after my homegirl had heard me say, you know, you gonna shoot me cause you can't beat me, my homegirl had her own shit too. And she like, shit, you already know what the fuck going, you feel me? Basically, that's what she was telling old girl, like, cause she knew her too, cause, you know, we all dance together. She was like, yeah, like, don't come around here with that bullshit. Like, you got your rounds. Bitch, bye. And that is how the fuck I got in the field with a bitch about a ring. And the bitch wanted to shoot me because she couldn't beat me. And how I knew it wasn't about no ring. Oh, and what I meant to say was how I knew it wasn't about no ring. Like I said, I had been gone from my house for about a week. You didn't say nothing about that motherfucking ring until the weekend. And no, she still ain't getting no ring because bitch, I ain't had no fucking ring. But about, I want to say a year later, I want to say about a year or two later, I had seen her at the spot, right? When I seen her, bitch, I'm already on my cues like, this bitch might want another round. But she went on that, so we ended up going to the bar or whatever, and she was like, bitch, this is how you know you lost the fight. She brought up the fight, and she was like, she was thinking in her head the whole time we was fighting, she was thinking, damn, this little bitch won't fall. Duh, bitch. I've been getting in the field with niggas since I was little, bitch. I grew up around niggas, bitch. I ain't play that shit. They taught me well. But yeah, she cool though. Now I seen her again. I think it was last year. I want to say last year. I seen her again or whatever. She gained a little weight, but it wasn't no smoke. She was cool. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it was about no ring either. But she probably had the ring the whole time. She just wanted to fucking fight over that nigga. Hey, But don't fuck with this girl right here, shit. She sound like she'd throw them goddamn bows on your ass, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? She'll beat your ass. Yeah. They don't fight over no nigga, but they really ended up fighting over the nigga. Cause what the fuck does Ring at, man? You know what I'm talking about? But hey, man, y'all heard what she said. She been in the field, gang. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Shit. Hopefully you ain't getting into no more fights, baby girl. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Peace.